has T1 blood, and he will get the Starboy ball easy way. Well, he wants a danger move, actually, for his ADC. I think it's late and open up with an enchanted pistol arrow. New is the kill rate.
That's good, that's the kill. There is the 3-man shockling, but the 1.3 ultimate explosive cast plus the Howling Gale. That is the double kill. Sarah will...
And right, Glenn will just be one shot after that. Blizzard eyeing Kanako here, iconic as well. This will be a triple.
Ladies and gents, we are back for our 6th and final game of the evening for the Lenovo Local Collegiate League. Of course, before anything else, we are going to be your shoutcasters for today. This is, of course, Arctic at your service, and with me, of course, is my man, Shinvu. What is up, man?
We the one for an eye, of course. We just came in from that 5 games. We are down to the final game. Once again, continuation ng paghaharap na itong dalawang teams as DLSUD University of Dasmas going to playing their 4th game of the day. And losing actually, interestingly, doon sa laro nila against SLU Fiora, no? Vince getting out of hand.
That was crazy, man. Like, I mean, I felt like, just because by default, DLSU actually had a great start. Pero, I gotta commend Vince kasi there's a level of patience that you need na yung kapag, alam mo yung feeling na alam mo kailangan ng respo yung makakampi mo. Pero, si Vince, he played the patience game na despite na hindi siya makarespo, he kept high on his CS pa rin in comparison sa Kled.
Yeah.
Grabe. Salutations to SLU talaga. That was very well played.
Not to mention when the time that members of LCL University of Dasma wants to go all in for him, he got a nice spike in terms of, having a Sheen on top of the page with a completed Hydra win the 2v1. Same scenario. By the time he lands those vital spots, gets the regeneration from the Grand Challenge, and, took the second challenger. Ganyan.
Exactly.
So ngayon, dito sa ating final game into this Game 6, we'll see what are the adjustments. Ano kayang gagawin ng DLSL Dasma dito? They just came in from a 2-0 victory. Ngayon, naging 2-1. Let's see.
Well, yeah. Like for me, if I were the coach for their team, like establishing mindset. Kumbaga, you had such a great first 2 games. So medyo nag-falter siguro yung confidence. Pero I feel like we mentioned, mga small mistakes lang naman actually. Nagkataon lang na SLU was able to translate them to even bigger objectives. So they just need to be a bit more careful, tread more carefully with their plays. Probably not, those crazy 2v1s earlier.
Yeah.
Man. So yeah, they just have to calculate more properly on what the win conditions are, what they should be doing, what they should kind of avoid as much as possible. And I feel like even plus the drafting, I feel like drafting was also a factor because they had such power in their composition, pero like SLU, they had a lot of CC that they could topple on at the same time. So that's another factor that they should consider. Like all around, whatever exploitations that they can as far as advantages, they have to go in, especially very tricky matchup right now. So crucial game, man.
Yes, and before we head on, syempre, to the breakdown, itong ating dropping phase para sa Game 5 kanina. Ang nanalo po ng ating search and win trivia questions is gonna be Jaynard Bernardino. Ang nasagutan niyang tanong is sinong which support had an early red buff? And that's gonna be DLSUD University K and DLSU K. Congratulations kay Jaynard. Now, we are on our final trivia link dito sa ating Game 6. So, tingnan natin, sino sa inyo guys makakuha, i-ready na yung mga tab nyo so that you're ready to type in the link and answer the question correctly and get yourself a mystery gift.
Yes, and wow, I noticed right off the bat, consistent sa bans natin yung Lulu. Finally gonna be opened, and SLU knowing the power of that Lulu gonna lock in right away. So, yeah, I'm not surprised actually. It's the kind of a go-to. So yeah, but nonetheless, looking at the other picks here, so KRX gonna stick to what he knows. He was actually pretty gone on the Queen of the Cersei, so Rek'Sai, no surprise. And then Victor, wow, Antares, very good performance. Yes. I don't know where that accent come from, but yeah, when I hear that name, I feel like I have to... Yeah.
when you're speaking in French, you always move your hand like this. Yeah. You always shake that shawmai.
Shake the shawmai. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Ayan, guys. Sorry, medyo. But yeah, going back nga. Sa DLSU naman, Mad God, Oriana, Oriana, Karma, and Varus. So Varus actually another pretty interesting AD carry. So Yan. Ayan. DLSU actually finally respecting
Ban.
the power of
Fiora.
Ash. Tsaka the
Ash,
Fiora actually.
Ash.
Ngayon ko lang napansin rin actually, pati yung Fiora ni Vince. So, tingnan natin what adjustments SLU will make since yung mga power picks nila, yung Ash, yung Fiora, taken off the board. Even this Syndra ni Antares actually. So, there's actually a lot of champions that they use in the early, 3 champions kanina na they wiped off the selection board for SLU. So, we'll see how this goes. Scytha, like hovering over this Gragas for Asta right there. As far as the Gragas, yeah, I actually think the Gragas would be pretty okay for what they're going with so far. And looks like Legolas and Savvy actually no hesitation whatsoever gonna lock in Caitlyn and the Camille. They know what they want,
Yep.
so lock in straight away, no questions asked. And wow, Renekton. Good. Now, I'd say, as Raph was saying earlier, Renekton kind of broken in the top. You know, he has a lot of great. His skill is pretty good.
Oo. So, open yung Renekton dito ngayon. Taken in by the LCL University of Las Marinas. And, you know, mirroring maybe Fiora, yung kapatid niya. Okay, yung kanyang kapatid is gonna be Vince this time locking in that Camille. We've known that Camille has been hurt by a series of nerds. Pero tingnan natin yung position niya. You know, especially facing someone like Renekton might be, you know, synonymous to a scenario back in that game 5 na baka may lead na naman muli dito dahil sa University of Las Marinas. Boom, bigla sa mid-game. Biglang may spikes na nakuha yung mga champions ng St. Louis University.
So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the matchups here. So Camille versus Renekton. Renekton actually good pick against Camille, so no surprise right there. It's gonna be, yeah, we'll see how that matchup goes. And then what's interesting is that Gragas and the Rek'Sai, very powerful gankers. So we're gonna see. I'm expecting a lot of early ganks potentially early on, especially from KRX. We did see how he played out that Rek'Sai. A lot of emphasis on that mid lane earlier to get Antares going. And considering that's a Victor, that would be a pretty good way to go in a way as an extra safety precaution. But then again, yeah, Caitlyn and Lulu versus the Varus and the Karma. So yeah, a lot of poke from Scyther and K, but in the sense wherein they have to expend their mana, as opposed to Caitlyn has some decent poke. Based off the default of her auto-attack range.
Auto-attack lang, plus the assurance nga ng Lulu dito. So, there's actually a nice composition brought here and set of champions locked in by St. Louis University. I'm just really curious about the Camille, lalo pat napunta naman yung Renekton sa De La Salle University of Dasma. Kanina yung game kanina is natin bigla alam ko ano yung nangyari na parang bigla na lang talaga tumutubo B1 na yung Fiora dito. Despite having a very nice run para sa Kled.
There you go. Actually, yeah. So yeah, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari doon. Victor, let's go! Kasi one of the highlights talaga kanina was, I mean for SLU, gosh, there were a lot of good players there. I mean like Vince on the Fiora clearly shined that game. Like akala natin medyo mabibihay na siya, but because of his efficiency, making sure that he makes up for not being able to respond with the CS lead, yun, that was pretty good. So a lot of key players to look out for as we go into this game. There we go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final game, Game 6 for these Interconference battles for the Group D of the Lenovo LCL 2017 Spring Term played by SLU versus the DLSU. Dasma once again make some noise for the final school. Have established domination in the Summoner's Rift before we conclude our evening of amazing League of Legends.
Yes, especially lalo sa mga SLU and DLSU Dasmariñas peeps na nanonood sa stream. Be sure to show your love for your teams or even some spectators if you favor a certain team. SLU, DLSUD, mag-ingay kayo sa chat
at
show your support. Yes, there
tell
you go.
your insights, sabihin nyo mga recommendations nyo. You know, sumuporta kayo sa mga classmates, katabi, kaklase, kakilala nyo sa school.
Yes. And yan, bigyan nyo ng inspiration ng ating mga players kasi gaya nga ng sinasabi natin, sobrang crucial na mga laban na because only one out of the group will be able to proceed to the top 4. So, 3 teams agad ang malalaglag per group. So, every win counts at this point. And DLSU, they do have that one loss. So, you know, as long as they are able to maintain some sort of consistency with the remainder of the games, hopefully keep up more wins, then they should be just fine. But then again, looking at this group, there's actually, they still have UP Diliman to contend with. So that's another titan that they kind of have to overcome going into the next day of for Group D. So yeah, tingnan natin. Nonetheless, very standard start that we're seeing.
Yeah.
So both Rek'Sai and Gragas starting off at the lower part of the map. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna be some sort of gank going into the top or mid lane because of the rotations. You know, going straight for the upper side. So yeah, we'll just have to see.
Makita mo yung isang apparent nerf dito ng ng Camille. Yung kawalan ng regeneration.
Exactly.
Dun sa minion sweeps.
So it makes her quite, less without that sustain, talagang head-to-head in a way against the Renekton. It's all a matter of how they trade.
Yeah, it makes it harder for her laning.
And Renekton, actually, because of that lack of sustain, Renekton actually gonna have a better time against this Camille in a way.
Yeah.
Because of that kip that he has. Go in, go for the stun, get that full damage in, then...
Put a Q, may regeneration ka. Pag bumasok yung ruthless predator dito.
So, yan. And of course, so far, both Mad God, I gotta commend him, doing a fairly good job. Vincent already half on the mana bar. He's gonna have to manage it a little bit more health here. But aside from that, here we go. Asta, actually within the vicinity, medyo bumibisita siya. Hello from the other side.
Interesting pathing there by Asta. Pero actually, nice path, I would say.
Oh!
Medyo atras dito itong ating Camille. Tamang basa lamang. Did you read that one properly? Medyo, he's just freezing.
Yeah, just freezing.
He might be anticipating na anytime pwede nang dumating yung Gragas. This is buying a lot of time against the Gragas.
Your own patience is truly key here in this case. Oh, if once SLU Vince goes for this creep, this might be the... Oh, actually, Asta not going, but there we go!
Oh, okay. Totally stops the grappling hook. Instantly the first blood. Bam!
That was shebang again. First 4 minutes within the first 4 minutes of the game, biglang may action again. Vince actually was hoping to go in onto the Renekton, pero surprise. Actually,
nagulat
siya
ang nagulat si Vince, no?
Pagpasok niya,
nakita niya dun sa damuhan, may ang laking lalaki, may daladalang
exactly.
Bumangga sa kanya.
Grabe.
Nice setup by Asta.
Yeah,
the patience.
Yung patience talagang, that's amazing. Like, there were so many... Kung ako yun, medyo naano na ako. Yung maging impatient na ako.
Nag-recall na siguro ako
belly... recall or belly body slam to try to see if I could get anything. Pero, yeah, actually, si Vince mismo ang nag-initiate ng sarili niyang death by by grappling into hopefully trading with Mad God. So, very well played.
Yung may rin mismo ni Asta dito, yung positioning niya, really blocking the second shot nung grappling hook, but here we go, there's the flash in, knock up, also the stun, flash away, and Mad God makes a mad escape against the juggler top laner of SLU.
Yeah, that was some level of... Ito naman yung kind of opposite na si KRX naman ang initiate. Well, he does have the initiation tools in a way, pero because, like, if Mad God were pushed in a little bit more, that would have potentially been a kill, perhaps. But, yeah, unfortunately, it didn't translate. But, here comes the teleport.
Unang na makakapag-teleport dito is gonna be Mad God. Dutek na may teleport. Merong flash advantage sa kanya yung Camille. But Camille won't be there to join this fight. Flash win on Scyther gets the kill onto Legolas.
Scyther, wow, really good 0-2 now. DLSU off to a great start. Clearly, well, this is kind of what this is somewhat similar to the previous game that we saw when they had a really good early game start.
Yeah.
So this time, hopefully, they show some consistency in maintaining that lead as opposed to making these minor mistakes that would otherwise throw that lead.
Pero parehas na kwento to nung nangyari sa Fior ni Vince. Iwanan. Early game lead, Mad God influencing other lanes with that pled, diba?
Yeah.
Lalo na yung mid lane. Kasi iniiwan-iwanan niya si Vince, tas bigla na lang mapapansin niya, ba't di na to pwede i-2v1?
Yeah, exactly. And it's slowly happening again. Medyo may CSP. But ayun, nakikipag-trail it to si Mad God. Actually doing a great job. Vince very low on health now. So that kind of negates Mad God having that solo time in the lane.
May minions na kasi si Mad God na nag-bounce na rin yung minions dito.
Yeah.
Para kay Vince yung stage niya dun sa top lane.
Yeah, the tricky part is Mad God, if you notice, what he's doing is that he tries to shove the lane so that potentially, like, he could set up for a teleport, maybe go down mid. What happens is that by pushing the lane way too hard, by not controlling it, this is where actually nakakabawi si Vince. Look at it, back again, 40 to 35. Like, si Mad God kasi hinatid niya yung creep wave kay Vince. So Vince in exchange just farms to his satisfaction, and there we go.
Yeah, Scyther here. Nahuli siya ng walang Pokeball na gagamitin as Legolas. upgraded Legolas, may gamit na baril.
Yeah.
Slays yun.
Kakaibang crossover, Lord of the Rings into Pokemon.
Pokemon, yes.
Wow, fan fiction. This is like some kind of fan fiction fantasy happening before
gives an information sa mga players natin.
Yeah.
Na mga sinusubaybayan pa nilang laro. Hindi lamang mga bagay-bagay like not just maybe a different game or maybe even a different movie. Ganyan.
Exactly. And it's funny kasi dito sa LCL, there's a lot of preferences.
Ay, nako.
It's like, how many can you distinguish? Parang paramihan ng matutukoy mong references. May Ninja Turtles, may...
Pero di ko pa rin makakalimutan yung... Raging Pusino yata yun.
Raging...
It's an LCL name.
Okay,
Tapos ulam siya. Tapos something sinigang na tapos Choinelas. Ang daming mga fun names na natuwa ko dito sa
creative.
Sa LCL. Choppy Menudo. Yan, mga di ko makakalimutan ng mga pangalan yan.
Talagang a lot of creativity going on between the players, yung coming up with these IGNs, even the team names to an extent. So,
this time we were shoutcasting, tapos hindi alam ni Rico kung anong pagkain yun. I'm not sure if it's tocino or sinigang or besugog, basta ganun. Ayun yung pangalan ng player. We will have to review a VOD of that. Okay. Way back pa yan ng LCL times. And so, right now, another trade up there by Vince. He's still willing to take it up against this Renekton. The problem there is that Renekton has a free mana for that one. May range stacks meters yan. Minsan, pwede kang i-burst yan eh. Magugulat ka na lang eh.
Here we go, KRX actually lingering around, and this might be actually pretty juicy, especially since Vince has a level up advantage by 1 level. So, should they proceed to go? But, they're more advanced. But here we go!
Usapang top lane pero mukhang hindi nakarating dito si KRX on time pero it's still willing to take the trade up against Asta. Asta here just sidestep in, got a red buff. Barrel roll might be as mad. God's gonna be the one delivering or rather tanking up the turret hits. Badges in. Asta gets the kill against the enemy jungler and they might take outer top lane turret for themselves.
Again, I'm loving how Asta is playing this game kasi yun nga yung patience game. Tsaka yung trust in a way. So tingnan natin actually may
nangyari
dito sa mid lane. So ito si Arkmon actually yun getting the standard pick off dito kay Antares. So but yeah, there we go. He actually gets the ult on and so Antares medyo very sticky and very well played by Arkmon right there. So yeah, a lot of action actually happening.
So mentioning as well after that action in the top lane naman, revenge kill. Welcome to the 2v2 edition, top lane versus jungler ng League of Legends. Hindi na umalis na itong dalawang jungler sa top.
Ito yung sinasabi natin actually, yung mga small mistakes ng DLSUD na nakakapitalize ng...
May nangyari sa bot lane. Namatay si Legolas, mga kaibigan.
Oh man.
By K.
But yeah, 3-7 on our scoreboard. Now still, things are looking very well for DLSUD. Again, I keep on emphasizing this. Yung mga small mistakes, iwasan yung mga pre. Otherwise, itong si SLU, kita nga natin on how they capitalize going into objectives. They know what they should be gunning for and how they could really, alam mo yung parang yung diskarte na masulit nila.
Actually, sulit talaga. Tingnan mo yung pinili nila. No pots, rather 3 bottle yung kinuha dito ng DLSL pero a replay.
Yeah, so tingnan natin. So ito nga yung trade-off between Scyther. So Sabi actually doing a great job pero because of the shield from K, yun, na-survive with a slither of health, naka-escape si Scyther and then itong si K, habol lang kay Legolas, 2 for nothing. Very well played by DLSUD.
Yeah, got baited here by the movement speed of course. Actually may nakuwang 30 doon si Savi. But what is very interesting, if you look into the itemizations ng DLSL University Dasma Group, lahat nakabote. Minus
you're right.
Minus the karma.
Minus the support. Yeah.
Maybe they like the brand. Kulay green kasi.
Yeah, talagang Animal Asal. There you go. Talagang anything green. Like
stick with the branding,
yeah.
diba?
Good job. That's always a good thing, guys. Business talk here dito, guys, for a moment. Business talk with Shinbu and Arctic.
And right now, medyo maganda yung bigayan dito para kay Arkmon, no?
Yeah.
Against Antares. Especially with the trade-up. Pero again, hindi na nahawa talaga yung mga tao dito sa top lane.
Ooh.
Lagi gamit na gamit yung mga side brush na to.
Indeed. Look at, there's a lot of emphasis on this top lane naman.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I gotta commend actually Mad God and Vince. They actually did perform well. Although si Mad God more on the roams to execute kills. Si Vince naman with the patience to eventually snowball later on. But
so now alam at naiintindihan ni Arkmon that it is his fight to take It's a matter of really just getting and landed that shockwave onto Antares.
Grabe talaga, Arkmon. Look, the vengeance is real for DLSU. They really want to get back into this game, and that's gonna be another turret taking down top and mid respectively.
And Madgod is there to join this fight. Let's see, teleport is not cancelled, but Madgod will be stepping on a Yordle snap trap bilang regalo sa kanya sa pagpunta dito sa bot lane. And that's the thing, he has the freedom to take the bot lane and another teleport the bot lane and help in this Ocean Drake, knowing that the mission on putting Vince behind is finished. Oh, I mean, si Vince ngayon, he's gonna be nursing in the top lane na nawala na yung outer turret.
I love how Mad God kind of dashed in, expecting that maybe, just maybe, there were members of SLU there, and then when he got in, like, who's there? Wala siyang nakita.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, blasting cone back.
To deny the blasting gun din kung sakali.
Yeah, that's good.
Kung gusto man gamitin niya KRX yon. So right now, ganda na start ng DLSL University of Dasma. The big question is, how can they punish Vince further? Kasi that's like a free lane eh. Free farm lane eh for Camille. And it might spell bad for them.
Yeah,
okay?
because like every time Medgod goes across the map to translate his roam into kills, at the same time they leave Vince just free to farm at this point. But looks like they will be trading, swapping lanes rather.
Another flash in, another shockwave, and Arkmon gets another kill onto Antares.
Look at Arkmon. I love how you're kind of starting to adapt the accent with
yes,
Antares.
The Antares.
Yes.
You may not be seeing it, guys, but we are pulling
like,
up the moving showmai.
Yeah, the moving showmai.
Hand gesture here. Pero yun talaga, I mean, basa na ni Arkmon. And ayun ang malaking problema kay Antares. I mean, alam niya na hindi na siya pwede basta-basta lumapit kay Arkmon.
Exactly.
Right now, may ghost pa si Arkmon. Pwede pa rin siyang pagpakita ulit ni Antares sa lane. Pwede pa rin ulit makapag-shockwave bonus and free kill dito si Arkmon. So, it's like 2 lanes is won here already by DLSL University of Dasma.
Yeah, and
top lane and mid.
This is Arkmon knowing how to play this matchup. Right?
Yeah, you can see as well rooted na rin dito yung kanilang Lulu, forced to use the wild good onto himself. Let's see though, as the front line gets tanked here by Madgod. Nakuha na rin. If I'm not mistaken, nakuha ba yung Rips Herald? Yes, gonna work on the Rips Cutler in the backline. Madgod is gonna be putting it out of madness dito sa ADC mismo ng SLU. Legolas gets slain by Astas Barrel. Sarap magbiras KRX or others. Look, di pala KRX. It's actually SLU. Oh yeah, KRX, tama, Slukers. Ayan, gets killed instantly. That's 2 members put in the pocket here by DLSL Dasma.
Grabe, galit na galit. I mean, like, look at Madgod. Sobrang confidently beautiful at heart. Pero,
diba?
Yan, kumbaga, nakita niyo yung, he knows how much of a lead he's in. He knows the kit of his champion na wala siyang hesitation na sumugod, goes in. Like, even though medyo nahuli yung backup ng DLSU in a way, still, he got the job done. He actually survived. Managed to pick up a kill to boot. So,
kumbaga sa laban, galit na galit.
Galit na galit.
Nga. And, kumbaga naman sa lamang, confident.
Yeah, there you go.
Alam natin yan eh. Basta buhaya, mga confident yan. Ganyan.
Yeah.
And the political references.
Yeah, I totally saw that, man.
Anyway, getting back into this game, what I want to be solved here by SLU, kasi may pag-asa pa kay Vince eh. Ramdam ko lang. Ang pinoproblema natin ngayon para sa SLU dito is Antares talaga.
Yeah, like...
Okay, he needs to get back in this game instantly. In a short span. Is na 0-3-0 siya. Lahat yan solo lane kills ni Arkmon.
Tsaka, what's interesting is that, yung kaya nakabawi rin si Vince kanina. I mean, we keep on putting a lot of emphasis on his patience, pero at the same time, it's because there's that trust rin na, alam, kahit medyo nahuhuli yung ibang members ng SLU, hindi yung sobrang laki ng difference. Pero ngayon is a different story kasi Antares is so behind. With the accent again, but yeah, and Legolas as well, 1 and 3. So all the members of SLU at this point are in a very awkward situation as far as their KDAs.
Let's see if they pull off something interesting here. Do take note, all ultimates are available para sa DLSL University of Dasma. It all falls onto Arkmon in placing that ball near the members of SLU, so that in range lamang si Scyther. They got the Pokemon here. Yes. Okay, Violet Bulbasaur.
May Scyther na, may
Bulbasaur pa sila dito. Water Bulbasaur to go in and demolish this turrets here. Ang sakit, mga kaibigan ng Bangga. But rather, that's gonna be his lifespan. He will be remembered, or rather, he will be remembered.
Yes.
And yeah, right now, big lead here by DLSL University of Dasma. Even better compared to that Game 5.
Indeed. And then 3-11, and things are looking very good. This might actually end up with a 1-1 if DLSUD continues this consistency that was kind of lacking in the earlier phase of their previous game against SLU. So SLU definitely has their work cut out for them. They really need to find a way to come back. And Vince being the key, especially, it's unlike a Fiora, talagang if you get that snowball, it just keeps going on and on. But this is a Camille, not to mention a nerf Camille patch per patch per patch.
Yeah.
So it's very hard for Vince to be the saving grace of this game like earlier. So they really had to find other ways. And looking at where everyone else is right now, Antara is definitely kind of off the board right now. He kind of needs to rely on his teammates to carry things. Legolas, maybe the hope and the prayer. So we'll just have to see how this translates.
Teleport play ang plano dito ng DLSL University of Dasma. What I would advise for DLSL University of Dasma is already set up the advanced ward dito sa likod ng inner bottom lane turret. But rather, it's gonna be the mistake by Vince. They're under turret. Let's see. Can he make the cut? He flash away, outplays Mud God. The teleport play is gone. 4 members remaining dito pa sa DLSL University of Dasma, but they only have 2 here for the bot lane. Can they buy the time? There's the shockwave, there's the all-in, there's the flash out mula sa Corrupted Chains. So maybe this is a good footing for SLU. Let's see as Rek'Sai is on his way to this bot lane.
Yes, indeed. I don't think that was perhaps not the best move for DLSLU right now. I mean, like, sure, they're in the lead, and I don't think the Gragas is tanky enough to really sustain a tower dive, although they do have the Karma in a way, but still, they also have the Lulu, so it kind of goes even, and that might have been disastrous if DLSU didn't play that properly, and lalo na the ult from the Varus didn't even connect, so yeah, that would have been very tricky, but still, good for them for the restraint that they demonstrated.
Interesting. Hindi nila priority yung Cloud Drake dito despite a lot of ults being gone in the hands of DLSL University of Dasma. I think what's gonna happen is gonna be Asta, the one with the ultimate available, gonna go for this Cloud Drake at hindi nakuha yung mid lane outer chariot dito ng SLU, but rather kayo siguro ang pwede makakuha ng mystery gift from our search and win trivia question. As the link is there, open up a tab, type that in, and answer the trivia question correctly. Be the first one and you get yourself a mystery gift to be inserted within 5 working days.
Exactly, there we go. Let's see kung graduate kayo, but here we go.
Okay, let's see on Mad God. There is the kick. Renekton versus the Automaton. Tingnan natin kung kaya nga ba makipagsabayan dito ni Vince. Mukhang hindi at hindi talaga mukha as he goes down along with KRX. Scyther followed up. The badge is there. And this big red Alligator dominates this top lane.
Yes, say you later, Alligator. That is what Mad God is saying as 2 members of SLU go down. And this will just establish a lot more domination for them. Hovering. Well, no Baron just yet. Still sayang. Actually, if there was a Baron at that time, buti na lang for SLU, then that would have easily translated to that easy objective for them. Because I don't think SLU would have been able to contest that had it been 20 minutes in.
Indeed, there is the ultimate with the Varus. Bakit ginamit yun? Maybe just to show away. So it is a signal that DLSL just wants this inner top lane turret. It's time maybe to teleport in the bot lane, but rather, if they have no EDC, why don't we go for the Baron? Exchange that for the inner bot lane turret. Let's see though, as nakakaamoy dito ang St. Louis University.
Yes, indeed. Oh, this is going to be very tricky. And I feel like DLSU, they could actually turn on to the members of SLU if they commit. But here we go indeed. SLU!
Oh, not going to be good. KRX going so low. But look at that. Mad Guns go so low. As 4 members would just focus on this battle. They take that in. Knowing na yung smite nasa advantage nila. There's a 2-man shockwave coming in from Arcmon. Dalawa na lamang natitira. Vince for the backline. Puts in the exit ultimatum to Arcmon. But can he make the cut? Can he make the kill? Can he stay alive? No, he won't. It's a killing spree with the 3 kills going all in the hands of DLSL University at the cost of only Asta.
Yes, indeed. Ito na nga yung galit na buhay. Hinahabol po rin si Legolas. Ang tanong, maabutan niya. The Watch 1 dash is gonna dictate the fate.
Well, he is enraged. That is the call, the Mick. At actually, Ruthless Predator. Yung pala yung, yung stun.
Yes.
Connecting onto this Caitlyn.
Ruthless indeed, Mad God. Finally, galit na galit, doesn't want to show up. But here we go. This is the replay. So upon getting the Baron, there was so much confidence from Asta here. Was slain by Antares though, but that's all they needed. Like, they just needed some kind of opening para magpatuloy yung onslaught ng damage. And as a result, here, Vince trying to make an effort to take down Arcmon, but still was not able to take the kill. That was still 2 members to back him up. 2 very healthy members, not to boot. So 5-17, DLSUD just soaring, flying in this game.
Indeed. And again, going back in this game, very different coming in from that game 1. Pero hindi maganda tong decision ni Mad God. Ang malaking katanungan lamang ay lockdown yung kailangan nila. There's the dueling prowess, but you could see that si Rooted at si Stunned ay yung pala si KRX. He's gone there as Scyther connects all the crowd control against the jungler here of SLU. Maybe go for the back line. You could see how DLSUD University is going to displace Antares with the support of Artmon. They have the damage from their mid laner. They're gonna take the enemy mid laner. Sumayaw na rin si Asta, mga kaibigan.
Yes, and DLSU actually still very healthy. This might potentially be the game.
Yeah, it is the game. There's the called the Meek, indeed. It looks like a victory is Meek here para sa SLU. That is the first inhibitor door opened in the base of SLU.
Yikes. SLU trying to defend the Stardust again, but not quite translating. All members of DLSU very healthy mana bars and health bars respectively.
Yeah.
This could be the game. Still 15 minutes on Legolas. I don't think that'll be enough.
Yeah, the lead is already established. The dominance is already established. It's just a matter of time. They get a Baron to push this one. They just need to put up the minion stacks and they just need to bait out members dito ng SLU. They need a few seconds to get the shockwave, and yep, another juicy setup on 2 members, maybe even on just 1 target should be enough. But rather, they have the freedom, they have the time, take this limited turret, deliver the ball into the front line, onto Malgad. On the side, there is Scyther taking a lot of hits na magagaling mula sa Caitlyn natin. It's a stand-up, ladies and gentlemen. Onto the Nexus turrets between this mid lane inhibitor. Asta decides to go in, displace KRX, forced to flash out. There's the gravity field, limiting the positioning and the engaging doors para makapasok dito yung DLSUD University papasok sa SLU. I think that should be enough as SLU would be prepping and defending the final inhibitor in their base.
Yes, indeed. It looks like DLSU hindi pa sila tapos as they go in onto this top lane right here. Very interesting actually. I like the restraint actually because other teams like Impatience aside, like they might have still baka pinidit pa yung Nexus, but DLSU actually playing this a little bit more methodically.
Yep.
You know, they're taking their time. They already have a great lead. You know,
Yes.
they just need to.
They don't need to like really put it or gamble it.
Yeah, exactly. They have all the space in the world. Like even without the Baron buff, they could easily push out the top turret because there's so much pressure from these super minions coming from both the mid and the bot lane respectively.
Grabe yung pagka-behind sa mid lane, man. Like, only 1 core item built here on Antares compared to the 3 core items here of Artmon.
Indeed. Although I gotta commend Vince, yung parang he's still playing that same game wherein he's trying to keep up in CS, pero it's not enough kasi like so many members of SLU were pretty behind in this case, and 5-20, that's just way too big a number to come back from, especially it's just 24 minutes, going 25 minutes into the game with almost a 10k goal deficit. Just so hard, man.
Indeed, you can see here, final turret, medyo hindi na nga pinapalagad dito ng SLU kahit sa mismong torre nila na pumapalo itong DLSUD University of Dasma. Do take note that after that inhibitor turret, we are down to the final turret standing in the base here of SLU, which is a Nexus turret. Let's see though, you can see that Mad God take up our group from 5 members dito ng SLU. In the other set, it's gonna be Asta. Hindi na siya masustain ng redemption. It's a 1-4-1. One of the junglers are gone. It's gonna be KRX rather. Mad God is still there. God, Antares as well, along with Vince. You can see the double kill na nakuha na rin as Mad God. The Mad God is already on a rampage. A shutdown against Artmon. Set it up there by the support, but you could see how the minions termites through this Nexus, ladies and gentlemen, in this series 1-1, and for this episode 3-1, DLSUD University of Dasma takes the victory in our final game.
Yes, indeed. I was expecting that we might be seeing some clean 2-0s across the board, but no. For surprising surprise, 1-1 for SLU and DLSUD. So again, we'll just have to see. You know, DLSUD kind of stopped in their tracks as far as potentially having a clean slate through the group. But then again, like I mentioned, they still have a Titan to go up against UPD. So we'll just have to see kung how these stories will end for the 4 teams here in our group D Interconference. But wow, they definitely did not upset today with those games.
Big note, isa lang ang makakalabas mula dito sa Interconference battles. Yun yung
pretty tense.
Yun yung nakaka-intense nun kasi ito, bawat mga teams na kasali na dito sa Interconference battles, yan na yung mga ano natin mga top seeds na yan natin mula doon sa ating iba't ibang conferences, di ba? Doon sa 6 na conference natin. Onto the end game screen, makikita mo. The very big deficit here, despite the camp on Vince. I would like to commend Vince. Ang ganda ng show up niya dito sa kami. Look at that. Most damage dealt.
Exactly.
Kahit lagi siyang kinakamp talaga doon sa top lane.
Pero I'm actually surprised na equal sila sa damage ni Antares in a way because Antares was so behind.
Yeah.
While Vince was still kind of had that fighting spirit to kind of come back. So,
may ano kasi, may Renekton naman kasi. So, ang daming sinoke up na damage yan mula kay Victor. Dapat mas mataas pa talaga yung damage ng Victor.
Indeed. And nobody even close. Like, Renekton is double the damage of everybody else on SLU. So, nonetheless, very well played. So let's go ahead and check out the standings here. DLSUD actually at a great start here. 4 points on their score, followed by UPD, although they did only play just one matchup for today, so they still have a lot more room to garner up some points. SLU in third with just 1 point at 1-1, and of course UCC unfortunately 0 points at a total of 0 wins and 4 losses.
Yes, of course, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to mention kanina na nakaka-inspire yung pinakita ni Artmon doon on that Oriana. Hindi pa siya naka-Morello Nomicon. Just Fiendish Codex lang.
Exactly, and that just
component items lang.
Indeed.
Pero basta niya na nakaya niya ng i-burst ni combo talaga si Artmon doon. It just keeps on doing it.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
1v1s, and it just goes to show how knowledgeable, how of his role and the matchup of each champions. He knows when he should be pulling back. He knows when he could just go all in on that Victor, and he punished that Victor to the T.
For this series, ang matututunan natin dito is on the power spike. Really.
Exactly.
On the Fiora side, kanina, very turn things around against Mad God ngayon. Of course, actually given power spike. Hindi nga power spike yung sa Renekton Consistency lang yun. Kasi talaga, malakas talaga si Renekton. Very, very strong lane bully. Samahan mo pa ng cap ng enemy jungler. And the power spike falls onto Artmon's Oriana.
Indeed.
Really. Despite not having a full core item, kahit component lang, just when you have the lead, just when you know you understand the combo, and you have your cooldowns, then that sets up for you for a victory. Once again, congratulations nga po sa mga teams na nakakuha ng mga panalo dito sa ating Interconference Battles. Marami pa tayong darating na Interconference Battles. Meron pa rin po tayo bukas, so be sure to check out the page of the LOL Collegiate League so that you get updated kung sino ng mga schools ang maglalaban. Kung nandun nga po ba yung mga pamato mo, kung di kaklase mo, crush mo, boyfriend mo, o siguro yung ka-group mo sa thesis. Ganyan yan, di ba? Buhay school, mga kaibigan, at ang sarap niyan. Halata tuloy. Halatang may namimiss na.
Yeah, you're missing. Pero yeah, bukas rin. Baka nagtataka kayo, we went from Group D, so bukas nga Group C naman tayo. So it's gonna be UPLB, Xavier University, TIP, and JBL. So very interesting. UPLB, a fan favorite, one of the top teams in their conference. And TIP are previously undefeated champions. Medyo nag-struggle in split, so we'll see how that transpires tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Ito na yung best na talaga to ng LCL. Papanipis na to. I'm actually looking forward sino makakapasok sa playoffs natin down to the 4 teams dito. Pero again, it's gonna be a crazy Interconference Battles. Ladies and gentlemen, kami po ang inyong naging shoutcasters. Kasama syempre si Coach Rap, si Manager Rap. Lito pa rin ako talaga kung paano ko siya i-address as a shoutcaster.
Yeah, I mean,
si Sir Raf ng Imperium Pro Team. Ako po si Shinbu with the 1, 4, and I. And my partner, of course,
Arctic at your service, fam.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the conclusion of today's episode of the Lenovo LOL Collegiate League 2017 Spring Term Interconference Battles for Group D. Guys, kita-kits po tayo bukas sa aming episode. And, patuloy naman sa paglalaro. Good luck sa inyong gabi and have a wonderful weekend.
Here we go indeed.
Oh, that's gonna be good. KRRX going so low, but look at that. Mad Guts go so low as 4 members would just focus on this battle. They take that hit, knowing Names might nasa advantage yun lang sila. Duman Shockwave coming in from Artmon. Dalawa na lamang yung nakikita. Beats for the backline. Puts in the right stick. Goes maneuver to Artmon. But can he make the gun? Can he make the kill? Can he? DLSUD University is going to this place. Antares with the support of Artmon. They have the damage from their mid laner. They're gonna take the enemy mid laner. Sumayaw na rin si the base here of SLU, which is a Nexus turret. Let's see though, you can see that Mad God take a part group from 5 members dito ng SLU. The other set's gonna be Asta. Hindi na siya masustain ng redemption. It's a 1-4-1. One of the junglers are gone. It's gonna be KRX rather. Mad God is still there. Gun Antares as well, along with Vince. You can see the double kill na nakuha na rin as Mad God. The Mad God is already on a rampage. A shutdown against Artmon. Set it up there by the support, but you could see how the minions termites through this Nexus, ladies and gentlemen, in this series 1-1, and for this episode 3-1, DLSUD University.
Not enough Garena shells to buy the latest League of Legends skin? On sale now? Get shells anytime, anywhere with your Globe or Touch mobile number. Go to gamer.com.ph and sign up with your mobile number and enter the verification code you will receive via SMS. Log in and choose the game and pin you want. Check out to purchase the pin with your load or through your postpaid account and receive the pin on your phone instantly. Never miss a sale on your favorite League of Legends skins and champions with Gamer.